very fine good morning to all the learners. Today we are going to discuss about the life skill for students that is included in the career development paper of postgraduate diploma in guidance and counseling. First we will see that what are the life skills. Life skills is a term used to describe a set of basic skills that is acquired through learning and or through the direct life experience. It enables individuals and groups to effectively handle issues and problems commonly encountered in daily life. Now, what is basic life skill? Basic life skill is a group of psychosocial competencies and interpersonal skills that help people make informed decisions, to solve the problems, to think critically and creatively, to communicate effectively, to build the healthy relationships, to empathize with others, to become in the productive manner, to cope with and manage their lives in the healthy and the efficient and productive way. So life skills may be directed towards personal actions or action towards others, as well as towards action to change the surrounding environment to make it conducive to health. So according to the World Health Organization, the basic life skills curriculum offer youth the emotional, social and intellectual tools needed to achieve success in life on a personal level, on the interpersonal level and within their community and the workplace. Life skill also includes creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, decision making, ability to communicate and collaborate, along with the personal and the social responsibility that contribute to the good citizenship and all the essential skills for success in the 21st century, both for healthy societies and for successful and employable individuals. Now, life skills touch upon issues that are real, they actually affect people's life. Sometimes they are sensitive, they are often controversial. They can affect people on the personal level, especially when family or friends are involved. They are ultimately moral. The people disagree and hold strong opinions about them. They relate to what people think is right or wrong or good or bad. So the World Health Organization WHO in 1999 identified 6 key areas of the life skill. First one is the communication and the interpersonal skills. That is, this broadly describes the skills needed to get on and work with other people, and particularly to transfer and receive messages either in writing or verbally. Second one is decision making and problem solving. So this describes the skills required to understand problems, find solutions to them alone or with others and take action to address them. Third area is creative thinking and critical thinking. This describes the ability to think in different and the unusual ways about problems and find solutions or generate new ideas, coupled with the ability to assess information carefully and understand its relevance. Fourth one is the self-awareness and empathy, which are the 2 key parts of emotional intelligence. They describe understanding yourself and being able to feel for other people as if their experiences were happening to you. Next area is the assertiveness or self-control. These describes the skills needed to stand up for yourself and other people and remain calm even in the face of considerable provocation. Next one is the resilience and the ability to cope with problems, which describe the ability to recover from setbacks and treat them as opportunities to learn or simply experiences. So the basic life skill curriculum for youth are based in evidence-based psychosocial methodologies, including cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, resilience building activities. Total 16 topics are covered. So these skills can help youth better understand themselves get along with others, and gain tools to cope with life's inevitable difficulties. So 2 lessons will be covered in a week in an 8-week session. Each lesson is designed to be delivered for 90 minutes for discussion, activities and group work. So these are self-awareness, interpersonal skills, thinking skills, stress management, emotional regulation, positive thinking, self-esteem, empathy, listening skills, interpersonal effectiveness, handling disputes, managing relationships, confident communication, goal setting, decision making, problem solving, critical and creative thinking, resilience, and the executive functioning skills. So now, why do we need to teach the life skills? Basically, we need to teach the life skills because democracies need active and informed and responsible citizens who are willing to able to make responsibility for themselves, their communities, and contribute to the political process. Democracies depend upon citizens who, among other things, aware of their rights as responsibilities as citizens. So these capacities do not develop unaided and they have to be learned. While certain life skills may be acquired through our everyday experience in the home or at work, they are not sufficient to adequately equip citizens for the active role required of them in today's complex and diverse society. So I hope learners, you are able to learn about the life skills in students properly.